Daily Horoscope for Taurus, May 17, 2025. As you approach the final days of your solar season, there's a profound sense of completion and transition in the air today. With Venus, your ruling planet, forming a harmonious aspect with Jupiter, you're entering a day filled with potential abundance and enriching experiences. The cosmic energy creates a perfect balance between your practical nature and a newfound openness to possibilities. The moon in Pisces adds an intuitive, dreamy quality to your typically grounded approach, allowing you to access deeper insights throughout the day. This positions you well for both completing current projects and planting seeds for future growth. In your relationships, this planetary configuration brings a beautiful opportunity for meaningful connection. If you're in a partnership, conversations flow with unusual ease today, particularly about future plans or shared dreams. Your ability to truly listen is enhanced, creating space for deeper understanding and intimacy. Your partner will appreciate your steadiness while being pleasantly surprised by your emotional openness. For single Taurians, your natural magnetic charm is amplified today. You might find yourself drawing attention without effort, particularly in settings that align with your interests in art, nature, or culinary experiences. Look for connections that feel both exciting and somehow familiar. These have the strongest potential for developing into something meaningful. When it comes to your professional life, today presents an interesting blend of productivity and inspiration. The morning hours are particularly favorable for tackling complex tasks that require both your analytical abilities and creative thinking. A breakthrough might come on a project that has felt stagnant, as you suddenly see connections that weren't visible before. Financially, there's a cautious optimism surrounding your resources. You might receive positive news about a past investment or financial decision that validates your patient approach. While the urge to indulge in luxury or comfort items is strong today, typical, when Venus and Jupiter connect, try to resist impulsive purchases. Instead, channel this energy into thoughtful planning for future investments that align with your long-term security goals. Your physical well-being follows an interesting pattern today, with energy levels that actually increase as the day progresses, contrary to your usual rhythm. Pay particular attention to your neck and throat area, as this is Taurus's ruled body part and might be holding tension. Gentle stretching in the morning or a warm compress in the evening could bring significant relief. Your body seems especially responsive to earthy, grounding foods today. Root vegetables, wholesome grains, and mineral-rich ingredients will help maintain your energy and sense of balance. There's also an unusual sensitivity to scents and flavors, making this an excellent day to explore subtle taste experiences or perhaps experiment with aromatherapy for relaxation. On a deeper level, today presents a significant opportunity for personal growth through introspection. The planetary influences support contemplation about your core values and how they're reflected in your daily life. You may find yourself questioning whether certain habits, possessions, or even relationships truly align with what matters most to you. This isn't about dramatic change, which rarely appeals to your fixed nature, but rather about subtle refinements that bring your external world into better harmony with your internal values. A creative project or learning endeavor that you begin today has favorable energy for long-term success, particularly if it involves tactile skills or beautification of your environment. Your legendary ability to see projects through to completion is cosmically supported today. Your lucky color today is deep emerald green, which enhances your connection to Venus's nurturing energy. The number 6 brings harmony and balance to your experiences. Gardens, parks, or financial institutions are favorable locations for positive encounters. The early afternoon, between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock p.m., offers the clearest thinking for important decisions. Keep an eye out for someone connected to the arts or financial sector. This meeting could prove beneficial. As for challenges, be aware of a subtle tension between Saturn and Mercury, which could manifest as communication difficulties, particularly with authority figures or older family members. There might be a tendency to dig in your heels when faced with opposing viewpoints, classic Taurian stubbornness. Making a conscious effort to remain open to different perspectives will serve you well and prevent unnecessary conflict. Additionally, there's a risk of overthinking decisions related to your security or comfort. While careful consideration is one of your strengths, perfect conditions rarely exist. Finding the balance between due diligence and paralysis by analysis will be key to moving forward today. My advice is to embrace the dual energies of completion and new beginnings that characterize this time. As your solar cycle nears its end, the seeds of the next are already present. Allow yourself moments of quiet reflection to appreciate your journey and the growth you've experienced. Practice gratitude deliberately today, perhaps by writing down 5 specific things you appreciate about your current circumstances. This simple exercise aligns perfectly with the Venus-Jupiter aspect and amplifies the abundance already present in your life. When faced with decisions, particularly those involving resources or relationships, let your highly developed sense of value be your guide. Your intuition regarding what will truly stand the test of time is especially sharp today. Looking at the specific planetary influences, Venus in Cáncer is forming a trine with Jupiter in Pisces, creating a flow of emotional abundance and potential for growth in relationships and financial matters. This water sign placement of your ruling planet adds emotional depth to your typically pragmatic approach. Mercury in Taurus strengthens your communication style, allowing you to express your thoughts with unusual clarity and conviction, though its square with Saturn suggests some resistance when conveying ideas to authority figures. The moon in Pisces enhances your intuition and spiritual sensitivity, making this an excellent day for meditation or connecting with natural environments. Mars in Virgo brings methodical energy to your creative sector, helping you make tangible progress on artistic projects. In the broader context, this day occurs within a period of transformation for Taurus individuals. Pluto's long-term transit is gradually reshaping your relationship to authority, ambition, and public reputation. Today's experiences, particularly any insights about your life direction or career aspirations, deserve special attention as they may contain clues about your evolving path. The approaching Gemini season will soon shift focus to your resources and value sector, making the reflections and decisions of today particularly relevant to your material security in the coming weeks. The seed intentions you plant today, especially regarding beauty, comfort, and security, all Taurian domains have strong potential to manifest in tangible ways by the next new moon. Consider writing down your aspirations and revisiting them in approximately 2 weeks to observe what has begun to materialize. Overall, May 17th offers you a beautiful blend of stability and opportunity, particularly in areas governed by Venus relationships, finances, and aesthetic appreciation. By mindfully navigating the potential challenges around communication and decision-making, you can fully embrace the abundant energy available to you on this special day. For Taurus, on May 17, 2025, the planetary positions create a particularly significant celestial landscape. The Sun is positioned at approximately 26 degrees Taurus, solidly in your domain but preparing to transition into Gemini in just a few days. This late Taurus Sun position amplifies your natural traits while simultaneously preparing you for a shift in energy. Your ruling planet Venus has moved into Gemini, creating an interesting dynamic where your resources and values are being expressed through more versatile and communicative channels. This Venus in Gemini encourages you to be more flexible with your resources and to consider multiple perspectives regarding your finances and possessions. Mercury, now direct in early Gemini, is activating your second house of income and material security. Your thinking about financial matters becomes more agile and adaptable, though you'll need to guard against scattered energy or making too many small purchases that add up. The moon is transiting through Scorpio on this day, directly opposing your sun sign and illuminating your 7th house of partnerships. This creates a powerful axis between self and other, highlighting relationship dynamics and encouraging emotional depth in your connections. Mars is positioned in Cáncer, energizing your third house of communication and short-distance travel. This placement gives you additional drive to express your thoughts, potentially making this an excellent day for important conversations or local networking. Jupiter has recently entered Gemini, expanding opportunities related to your personal resources and self-worth for the coming year. This is a significant transit that will continue to develop, potentially increasing your earning potential or bringing new sources of income. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces in your 11th house of social networks and long-term goals. This brings structure and sometimes limitation to your social circles, asking you to be more discerning about which groups truly align with your values. Uranus, still in the later degrees of Taurus, continues its multi-year revolutionary impact on your identity and self-expression. This placement has been gradually rewiring your approach to stability and comfort, encouraging innovation while still honoring your need for security. Neptune in Aries occupies your 12th house of the subconscious and spiritual matters, bringing a more direct and energetic approach to your inner world and dream life. This can manifest as more vivid dreams or spiritual insights that come through more suddenly than usual. Pluto, still in the early degrees of Aquarius, is transforming your 10th house of career and public reputation, a slow but profound shift in how you exercise power and authority in your professional life. Chiron in Aries sits in your 12th house alongside Neptune, bringing healing opportunities to old wounds related to self-assertion and independence. The North Node in Pisces highlights your 11th house as an area of growth, suggesting that developing more compassionate and inclusive social connections will support your evolution. The South Node in Virgo indicates that you may be working to release perfectionism or overcritical tendencies in creative projects or romantic relationships. Looking at the aspects between these planetary positions, the Venus-Jupiter conjunction in Gemini is particularly favorable for financial expansion and enjoying the pleasures of life. However, the Mars in Cáncer square to Mercury in Gemini may create some tension between your communication style and your emotional needs. The Uranus in Taurus trine to Pluto in Aquarius forms a supportive aspect that helps you transform your identity in ways that positively impact your professional standing. On May 17, 2025, Taurus natives will experience a particularly potent day for communication as Mercury forms a supportive trine with your ruling planet Venus. This celestial alignment opens channels of expression that have felt blocked in recent weeks. Your words carry extra weight today, infused with both practicality and charm, a combination that makes others genuinely want to listen to what you have to say. The position of the moon in Gemini activates your second house, connecting your communication style to matters of value and self-worth. You'll find yourself more articulate when discussing financial matters or expressing what you truly value. This isn't just about money conversations, it's about communicating your core principles with conviction. Notice how your voice carries more authority today, particularly when speaking about subjects where you've invested significant time and energy. For Taurus in creative fields, this planetary arrangement stimulates a rich flow of ideas that marry beauty with functionality. Your normally methodical approach to expression gains an element of spontaneity, allowing you to improvise while maintaining your trademark thoughtfulness. In written communications, you'll notice an enhanced ability to craft messages that resonate emotionally while remaining practical and clear. This makes May 17th an excellent day for important emails, proposals, or any writing that needs to persuade without seeming pushy. Digital communication channels favor you today. Your social media posts may gain unusual traction, especially if they reflect authentic values rather than passing trends. Be mindful of a subtle square between Mars and Saturn that may create some tension around midday. This aspect could manifest as a moment where you feel your ideas are being unnecessarily criticized or blocked. The key is to not respond with stubborn resistance, which would only entrench opposition. Instead, use your enhanced Venus-blessed diplomacy to navigate any communication roadblocks. Your normal preference for thinking before speaking serves you particularly well under this influence. For Taurus in relationships, this is an excellent day to have conversations that have been postponed. Your ability to express feelings without becoming overwhelmed by them is heightened, allowing you to address sensitive topics with both heart and head engaged. Professional communications benefit from your increased capacity to listen deeply today. You'll pick up on subtleties and unspoken messages that might normally escape your notice. This makes it an advantageous day for negotiations, interviews, or collaborative planning sessions. The Venus-Mercury trine enhances your natural ability to create harmony through words. Your voice itself may carry a particularly soothing quality today. Consider leveraging this in situations requiring mediation or consensus building. For Taurus who struggle with public speaking, today offers a protective energy that reduces anxiety and increases coherence. If you've been avoiding making a presentation or speaking to a group, May 17th provides supportive conditions to break through that hesitation. Body language becomes an especially powerful communication tool for you today. The alignment of Venus enhances your natural physical presence, allowing you to convey confidence through posture and movement. Be conscious of this nonverbal advantage in important face-to-face interactions. An interesting aspect of today's communication pattern involves technology. You may find unusual ease with digital tools that have frustrated you in the past. This could manifest as finally mastering a communication platform or finding creative ways to express yourself through multimedia channels. The day's energy supports learning new communication skills, particularly those involving visual or auditory elements. Morning hours are especially favorable for absorbing new information related to expression. Consider dedicating time to developing a communication skill you've wanted to enhance. As the day progresses, you may notice increasing clarity around a message you want to convey to the world. This could relate to your professional identity or a personal passion project. The planetary positions support crafting mission statements, personal manifestos, or brand messaging that authentically represents your values. Watch for opportunities to bridge communication gaps between different groups or individuals in your life. Your enhanced diplomatic abilities make you an effective translator of perspectives today, allowing you to help others understand viewpoints they've previously resisted. For coupled Taurus, evening conversations with your partner will have a special depth and warmth. This is an excellent time to express appreciation and discuss future plans with both practical details and emotional nuance. Single Taurus may find that their words attract potential partners who value substance over flash. Your authentic self-expression acts as a magnet for compatible connections today. Pay attention to any communication that arrives unexpectedly around sunset. A message or conversation might contain important information that connects to long-term goals. Your receptivity to subtle cues is heightened, allowing you to read between the lines effectively. Journal writing would be particularly powerful today, especially focusing on articulating your values and how they guide your life choices. The act of putting these thoughts into written form helps crystallize intentions that have been forming below the surface of consciousness. Overall, May 17th offers Taurus a rare day when your inner thoughts and external expression align with unusual harmony. Your communication style maintains its trademark reliability while gaining additional warmth and persuasiveness. Use this alignment to express what matters most to you, knowing your words carry special impact today. With Uranus continuing its journey through your sign, May 17th marks a particularly potent day for financial innovation. The planet of unexpected changes forms a harmonious trine with Mercury in Virgo, creating an exceptional window for practical financial thinking combined with innovative approaches. This isn't just about conventional money management, it's about recognizing opportunities others might miss. Your financial intuition is heightened today, particularly regarding investments in technology, sustainable resources, or unconventional business models. The Venus-Jupiter sextile active today brings fortunate energy to your second house of personal finances, suggesting potential windfalls or beneficial financial arrangements. Look for opportunities that might arrive through social connections or networking events. A casual conversation could lead to profitable information. The moon in Capricorn strengthens your eighth house of shared resources, making this an excellent day for discussions about loans, mortgages, investments, or business partnerships. Financial institutions are more likely to look favorably upon your requests today. Pay special attention to communications regarding passive income streams or investments that have been developing slowly over time. They may suddenly bear fruit. Saturn's influence from your 12th house suggests being cautious about hidden costs or financial obligations that aren't immediately apparent. Read the fine print on any contracts or agreements today. Your ruler Venus in a strong position brings natural financial acumen. Trust your instincts about which opportunities feel aligned with your values. This isn't a day for highly speculative ventures, but rather for grounding your financial decisions in practical reality while remaining open to innovative approaches. Your natural Taurian persistence is your greatest financial asset today. The work you've been putting into financial planning over recent months is creating a foundation for stability and growth. Consider reviewing investment portfolios or retirement accounts today. You'll have exceptional clarity about long-term financial planning. If you've been considering a side business or passive income stream, today's planetary alignment support taking concrete steps toward implementation. The Uranus-Mercury trine particularly favors technological solutions to financial challenges or digital sources of income. Job opportunities with better compensation packages may present themselves unexpectedly. Remain open to conversations about your professional value. The day's energy particularly supports financial collaborations with practical, detail-oriented individuals who complement your steady approach. Look for partnerships that combine your stability with another's innovative thinking. May 17, 2025 marks a particularly auspicious day for you, Taurus. As the sun completes its journey through your sign, forming its final degrees before transitioning to Gemini, you're experiencing a powerful culmination of solar energy that activates several fortunate areas in your life. Venus, your ruling planet, forms harmonious aspects with both Jupiter and Saturn, creating an extraordinary confluence of energies that not only expands opportunity, but adds remarkable staying power to new initiatives. The material realm receives exceptional cosmic support today. Financial opportunities appear through unexpected channels, particularly involving individuals who recognize and value your pragmatic approach to resource management. Look specifically toward ventures that connect beauty with utility, a natural Taurus specialty, as these receive amplified benefits from the Venus-Jupiter aspect dominating your chart. Property matters, investments, and financial planning all unfold with unusual ease, as if the universe itself is smoothing the path before you. Your ruling planet, Venus, creates a remarkable bridge between pleasure and longevity through its aspect with Saturn, suggesting that investments in quality items, real estate, or artistic endeavors initiated today have unusual potential for long-term appreciation. This is particularly true for investments related to sustainable luxury, ethical farming, or artisanal crafts, all areas where your natural discernment gives you a significant advantage. Jupiter's position in a water sign during this period softens your sometimes rigid approach, allowing intuitive insights to complement your practical nature. This creates a fortunate harmonization between your typical methodical process and newly available intuitive guidance, particularly regarding resource allocation and value assessment. Trust those gut feelings about investments and creative projects today. They contain wisdom that your analytical mind might miss. Communication becomes unexpectedly fortunate territory as Mercury forms supportive aspects to your sign. Your words carry additional weight and persuasiveness today, making this an excellent time for important discussions about financial matters, property concerns, or articulating your needs in relationships. The usual Taurus preference for demonstration over declaration shifts temporarily, allowing your verbal expressions to resonate deeply with others. Home and domestic matters receive powerful beneficial influences. Any efforts to improve your living space, especially through sustainable or natural materials, generate both immediate pleasure and long-term value. Property negotiations, lease agreements, or family discussions about shared resources proceed with unusual harmony and mutual benefit. Your natural connection to the earth element becomes a particularly fortunate aspect today. Activities that literally put you in touch with the earth gardening, hiking, working with clay or stone serve as both grounding practices and conduits for prosperity. These activities aren't merely pleasant pastimes today, but actually function as energetic alignment practices that attract abundance. Health initiatives focused on natural approaches yield enhanced benefits. Your body responds exceptionally well to treatments involving essential oils, herbs, nutrition adjustments, or gentle movement practices like Tai Chi or yoga. The foundation laid through health practices today tends to create lasting improvements rather than temporary relief. Professional matters take a fortunate turn, particularly for those involved in finance, agriculture, arts, luxury goods, or culinary fields. Your methodical approach and attention to quality position you perfectly for recognition or advancement. Those in authority positions are unusually receptive to your suggestions, especially when framed in terms of practical outcomes and tangible value. Relationships benefit from a grounding influence that aligns perfectly with your nature. Connections formed or strengthened today tend to have remarkable staying power, built on shared values rather than fleeting excitement. Existing relationships deepen through honest conversations about security needs and future planning areas where your sign naturally excels. Creative endeavors receive a powerful boost, particularly those involving tangible materials and sensory experiences. Your ability to transform raw materials into objects of beauty and value reaches new heights, potentially opening doors to recognition or financial reward. Pay particular attention to creative inspirations that arrive unexpectedly, as these often contain the seeds of significant development. Educational pursuits related to practical skills, financial management, sustainability practices, or natural sciences enjoy highly favorable conditions. Information absorbed today tends to integrate deeply, becoming part of your functional knowledge base rather than theoretical understanding. To maximize these fortunate energies, begin your day with practices that connect you to physical sensations, whether through mindful eating, gentle movement, or simply appreciating the comfort of your surroundings. This sensory awareness activates your Taurus gifts and attunes you to the abundance available today. Consider wearing colors that enhance Venus energy, soft greens, rose tones, or earth colors, as these visually reinforce the beneficial aspects influencing your sign. Natural fabrics, particularly cotton, linen, or silk, further support this connection to beneficial material energies. Financial decisions made today benefit from both analytical consideration and intuitive confirmation. The unusual cosmic configuration supports a balanced approach that incorporates your natural pragmatism while remaining open to the enhanced intuitive capacities temporarily available to you. Take time to review how you've been allocating your resources, not just financial assets, but also your energy, attention, and talents. Adjustments made today are likely to yield positive long-term results, as you have enhanced clarity about true value versus temporary appeal. Synchronicities related to material matters deserve special attention today. Unexpected meetings, recurring numbers, or sudden insights about resources may contain valuable guidance about fortunate directions. While your pragmatic sign doesn't always notice these subtle cues, today they carry significant information worth heeding. While enjoying today's fortunate energies, remain mindful of potential excesses. The amplified Venus influence could tempt even disciplined Taurians toward overindulgence in pleasures or possessions. Moderation allows you to enjoy benefits without creating imbalance. As the day concludes, take time to express gratitude for the material blessings in your life, which activates the law of attraction and perpetuates your cycle of abundance. This day serves as a cosmic reminder that your Taurus attributes patience, appreciation for quality, and steady persistence are indeed gifts that generate ongoing good fortune when properly directed. As May 17, 2025 unfolds, your social landscape appears particularly dynamic with several significant astrological influences enhancing your connections. The sun continues its journey through your sign, illuminating your authentic self and bringing a natural magnetism to your social interactions. This solar energy empowers you to show up genuinely in all settings, attracting others who appreciate your true nature rather than any pretense. Venus, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Neptune in the social sector of your chart, creating an atmosphere of heightened empathy and intuitive connection with others. This cosmic alignment softens the boundaries between you and those in your circle, allowing for deeper understanding and compassion that transcends ordinary interaction. You'll likely notice an almost telepathic quality to some exchanges today, particularly with longtime friends who resonate with your energy. Mercury positions itself in a communication-oriented aspect with Jupiter, expanding your ability to express ideas and connect meaningfully with groups. Conversations flow with greater ease today, and you may find yourself naturally becoming the mediator or bridge builder among different personalities in your friend groups. Your words carry more weight and resonance than usual, making this an excellent day to express feelings you've been holding back or to facilitate important group discussions. The moon transits through Cáncer today, activating your third house of communication and local community. This placement adds emotional depth to your social interactions, making you more sensitive to the unspoken needs and feelings of those around you. You'll strengthen bonds through genuine emotional support and understanding, particularly with siblings, neighbors, and community members. This lunar energy supports heart-to-heart conversations that might normally feel too vulnerable. Mars activates your 11th house of community and collective endeavors, providing extra energy for group activities and shared projects. This influence encourages you to take initiative in organizing gatherings or contributing to community efforts. Your practical approach and steady determination make you a valuable asset to any team or social group today, and others will naturally look to you for leadership in collaborative settings. Pluto's transformative energy brings depth to close friendships, potentially revealing deeper aspects of these relationships. Old patterns may shift as you and longtime friends engage on more authentic levels. What begins as casual conversation could quickly turn into profound exchanges that strengthen your bonds through greater honesty and vulnerability. Trust this evolutionary process in your important connections. Social networking opportunities appear especially favorable in professional contexts today. Saturn's stabilizing influence in your career sector creates openings for meaningful connections with mentors or influential figures who appreciate your steadfast approach and reliability. A chance meeting at a work-related event or online forum could develop into a significant alliance that supports your long-term goals. Family connections benefit from Jupiter's expansive energy, creating opportunities for healing and growth in these foundational relationships. A family gathering or conversation could prove particularly meaningful, opening doors to greater understanding and acceptance across generational lines. Old misunderstandings may naturally resolve, as everyone brings more openness and goodwill to the table. Digital connections and social media interactions receive interesting cosmic spotlighting today. Uranus brings unexpected encounters online that could develop into significant connections. Remain open to unusual introductions or reconnections through technological means. A comment exchange on a mutual interest could spark a valuable new friendship or professional collaboration that defies conventional expectations. For single Taurus individuals, this day holds potential for meeting someone who resonates with your values and authentic self. The current planetary alignment supports connections based on substance rather than surface appeal. Look for those who appreciate your loyalty and steadiness, particularly in group settings where shared interests naturally reveal compatible personalities. Those in committed relationships may experience a renewal of social dimensions in their partnership. Exploring new friend groups or activities together strengthens your bond and brings fresh energy to your connection. Consider accepting that invitation to try something new as a couple. The shared experience will create both memories and new social horizons. A subtle square between Mars and Saturn suggests potential tension between personal desires and group expectations. Navigate this by maintaining healthy boundaries while still honoring commitments to others. Your natural diplomatic abilities serve you well in balancing these energies. You can assert your needs without alienating others through thoughtful communication and fair compromise. Social gatherings hosted at home or in comfortable, familiar settings will prove most successful today. Your Taurian gift for creating welcoming, sensually pleasing environments makes you an excellent host. Consider opening your space to friends who need connection and grounding. A simple dinner party, with attention to atmospheric details, will create the perfect setting for meaningful exchange. Listen carefully to information shared in social settings today, as Neptune's influence might cloud clarity. Verify important details before acting on them, particularly if they involve shared resources or collaborative projects. This isn't about distrust, but rather ensuring everyone shares the same understanding before moving forward together on anything consequential. Your heightened charisma today draws others to your stable, calming presence. Many in your circle may seek your advice or simply your reassuring company. This is a natural expression of your earth sign gifts, providing stability and practical wisdom to those around you. Don't be surprised if you find yourself in the role of confidant more than usual today. Social connections with fellow earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, flow with particular ease today as you share a natural rhythm and practical approach. Air sign connections, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, bring intellectual stimulation and fresh perspectives that complement your grounded nature. These diverse energies in your social circle create a balanced ecosystem of support and growth. Your social wisdom today comes from recognizing that meaningful connections don't always require grand gestures. Your Taurian ability to be fully present, to listen deeply, and to offer steadfast support creates bonds more powerful than flashy social displays ever could. The quality of your attention when someone speaks means more than elaborate plans or expensive activities. Trust your intuition about which social invitations to accept and which to decline. Your energy is valuable, and directing it toward connections that truly nourish you will create the most satisfying social experience today. Quality over quantity remains your social strength. Better to have fewer, deeper exchanges than many superficial ones that leave you feeling depleted. A surprising reconnection with someone from your past may occur, triggered by current asteroid placements. This encounter offers closure or a fresh perspective on your life journey. Embrace this opportunity for healing and integration of past relationships. There are lessons and growth available in revisiting connections with new maturity and insight. Creative collaborations receive cosmic support today, with Venus enhancing artistic expression in group settings. Consider joining or initiating a creative project that allows for shared artistic exploration with like-minded individuals. These collaborations satisfy both your aesthetic sensibilities and your need for meaningful connection. Financial discussions within social contexts proceed smoothly under current planetary influences. If you're considering a joint venture or shared investment with friends, this is an auspicious day for honest conversations about resources and expectations. Your practical approach helps establish clear agreements that protect relationships while pursuing shared goals. For Taurus individuals working in team environments, today's energy supports taking a leadership role that employs your natural talents for organization and steady progress. Your colleagues appreciate your reliable presence and practical solutions. Leading by example rather than directive proves especially effective under today's aspects. Romantic connections that begin in group settings carry particular potential today. A friendship might reveal deeper possibilities, or an introduction through mutual friends could spark significant interest. The Venus-Neptune trine supports seeing the highest potential in others while still maintaining your practical discernment about compatibility. Social healing becomes available through vulnerable, authentic sharing. The current lunar position encourages opening up about personal challenges, creating space for others to do the same. These exchanges build trust and deepen connections beyond surface pleasantries, creating a network of support that serves everyone involved. Your natural Taurian ability to create beautiful, comfortable environments serves your social life particularly well today. Consider how your home or personal space might be arranged to facilitate meaningful gathering and connection. Even small touches, fresh flowers, comfortable seating arranged for conversation, soothing music create the container for social bonds to flourish. Community service or volunteer activities receive favorable aspects today, connecting you with like-minded individuals who share your values. These connections offer both personal satisfaction and potential for important networking beyond your usual social circles. Your practical skills make you particularly valuable in these settings. Cross-generational connections appear particularly significant today. Conversations with both older mentors and younger individuals bring valuable perspective and keep your social landscape diverse and enriching. Your grounding present benefits people of all ages, while you gain wisdom from elders and fresh perspective from younger connections. Cultural events or gatherings centered around art, music, or culinary experiences provide ideal settings for meaningful connection today. Your Taurian appreciation for sensory pleasures is enhanced, making these shared experiences particularly bonding. The beauty experienced together creates a framework for authentic connection